Good morning. This is a quick and easy watercolor tutorial to help you master some essential painting techniques, like applying soft blends of color. You can work wet on wet or put down paint and then add water. Either way will work. Here are the colors that I'm using. These are suggested colors. You can use any colors that you like best. I love mixing cerulean blue with phthalo blue because it makes a beautiful robin's egg blue. My orange is transparent pyrrole orange, which I recommend to everyone as it mixes so well with other colors. If you mix it with blue, you can make an olive green. And if you want a brighter green, mix your blue with yellow. Here's the outline, which you can download at watsonwatercolor.com and trace onto your watercolor paper using graphite paper. We're going to start with one wing. Wet the area with clean water. This butterfly is blue near the body and lighter on the rest of the wing. I'm mixing a fairly dark puddle of blue and applying that to the base of the wing. See how it's spreading out on the wet paper? For the body, mix a bit of your blue with a little orange or brown to gray it down. Okay, my paint isn't spreading as much as I'd like, so use a clean brush, just damp, to spread the color a little farther. You don't want the wing to be all one even color. You want it to be darker near the base and lighter towards the outer edges. That's called a graded wash. Next, repeat the graded wash on the wing of the bottom butterfly. Wet the wing, apply paint to the base, and I'm going to make this body a little bit lighter for variation. The top wing is going to be darker blue on the bottom to lighter on the top, but you want it to have the most color of any of the wings. Next, we'll paint the flower wet on wet. Wet the flower and some of the area past it, so it has a little room to spread and give you soft edges. For your yellow, you want pretty concentrated color, so get a good brush full of yellow and dab on here and there. Then you can add a touch of orange, just a touch, to the yellow to dab on some darker areas on the flower especially on the right side and the bottom. While the flower is still wet, if you want more texture, sprinkle on ordinary table salt. I keep my salt in a prescription bottle so it doesn't spill. At my last workshop, someone showed me that the lid for the prescription bottle can be screwed on upside down if you don't want the child-proof feature. I never realized that. Did you know that? Leave me a comment and let me know. Next, we're going to do a little soft color in the background. I start by wetting the right side and dabbing on some yellow. This yellow is a lot more watery than the flower. I also dab in just a touch of orange, but don't add too much. Then add a little light color on the other areas and dry well. We'll be adding more color to the background at the end. Next, we're going to paint the leaves and the stems. What you want is several different puddles of green color. Just mix them with your blues and yellow. And then mix one puddle with dark blue plus orange for a darker brown or dark gray. And also have a petal of yellow. You want variety. Start painting with one color and then dip your brush in a different color and keep going. Or you can paint, then dip your brush in water and keep painting. What you want is a soft variety of color in your leaves. Paint the stem dark and let some of that dark color bleed into the top leaf. The bottom of this petal on the left is darker with more blends of yellow and green. It's fun to let the colors mix and see what happens. Here is a bit of black, which I'm using to add a few details to the underside wings. You could use your dark gray, any color you like. I'm not doing a lot of detail on this butterfly. I'm just doing a few dots and lines, plus the eyes and antenna. But feel free to make your butterfly as realistic as you like. I've included a reference photo so you can see exactly how it looks. Your paintings do not need to look like mine to be good. I encourage students to try the colors you like best. You could do dozens of butterfly cards for your family or friends, using a variety of colors. Now I think the background could use a touch of green, so I'm going to re-wet with clean water and touch in some leftover color. And that's about it. I just need to stop fooling with it. That's the hard part. Happy painting!